All right. Well, let's get it on. Let me just make sure. All right, I'm back. Okay, oh wait. Sound check is good. All right, continue.
We've received a report that remaining Belkan troops are converging on Belka's northeast coast of Anfang. The enemy is deploying land, sea, and airstrike teams. These troops refuse to accept the Belkan interim government's official capitulation and are adamantly resisting. In light of the current political situation, this mission will be a top-secret operation carried out entirely by mercenaries. The mission will be called Operation Bloom, and will be divided into 3 separate areas. The Mars strike naval vessels and surface troops along the coast. The Mercury strike team will engage land units and enemy fighters that are using a tunnel as a makeshift airbase. The Jupiter strike team will be responsible for maintaining air superiority after the Mars and Mercury teams have completed their missions. This operation will begin at 1600, when the capitulation ceremony takes place in Lumen. Mars team will strike first, followed by Mercury and then Jupiter. Choose carefully which team you wish to join. That is all.
Oh no, wait. I don't want to do this one. I can't. Go back. Ah, man. Okay. Now I'm just ground pounding. Alright, which one of these... Actually, I'm going to stick with my Griffin. This really is the best plane that I have available. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. I could totally buy that, actually. There we go. See, that is a very good jet, but it is so expensive. And I'm like, I still haven't even gotten my Super Hornet yet. Anyway, let's see how this long standoff dispenser goes. Yeah.
Gom team, take out Belka's remnant forces assembled at the coastline.
I wish I could clean up the battlefield in the quickest, most practical way possible, like Cyber. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, perfect time for this.
I'm gonna put an end to this war.
Break missile.
Today's signatures will ratify an agreement which calls for the disarmament of Belka. Belka's military forces will be reduced, and tension with neighboring countries will come to an end.
See, I have not gotten this SAM battery, and it has annoyed me because it's hiding behind a building. Oh, snap. Okay. Wait, are there actually enemy fighters up here?
According to our sources, the
Oh no,
agreement also touches
attack
on
helicopters.
nuclear armaments. Nevertheless, the Great War that
Who's up here? Oh, there we go. Oh, they got Griffins too.
has finally come to an end.
Messer.
This battle should put an end to the war. They still have a lot of firepower left.
Yeah, no kidding.
Using nukes didn't solve anything.
I would really like to know who that is lobbing the missiles at me. Is these SAM batteries? Is that them? Yeah, that they got to go. Uh-oh. And it looks like they got enemy fighters. Oh wait, ship. Missile boats. That'll do it. Yeah, these got to go too. Oh, can I use a standoff dispenser on one of those? Let me see if this will work. Just see just how far the standoff range of these things is. Alright. Wow, it really goes. Okay, these things are great for taking out ships. Surprisingly good. I missed the stream earlier, but I'm here now, lol. I DM'd you some stuff about acecombat 6 over Discord. Oh, I got those. Yeah. So yeah, apparently I can stream acecombat 6 just fine now, I think. I mean, I haven't tried it. I should probably try it before I say that, actually. But I did see what you sent me. Yeah. I see no reason to use these munitions when there's houses everywhere. There we go. Yeah.
The Belkan remnant forces have been completely eliminated. Well done, Golem team.
Today is a day of hope. A day in which tension between different countries will be greatly reduced.
Okay, the Griffin is by far the best plane I got right now.
This war's not over yet.
But I still want the Super Hornet. Griffin, by far best plane I have available.
Thanks to your help, the operation was a success. The ceremony was also conducted without any trouble. We are still investigating why so many enemy forces were converging together, but have succeeded in cutting off the remaining resistance forces from the rest of the Belkan army.
Damn it, Belka. Alright. You're gonna hear me saying that a lot. F-35C. Eh. You're gonna hear me saying that a lot, by the way. As a warning, the cutscenes are super scuffled on the emulator, but other than some slightly blurry explosion effects, the entire game itself is playable. Okay. Oh, that's good to know.
June 20th, 1995. A treaty declaring a cessation of hostilities was signed in Lumen, a city on the border of South Belka and Osea. It was a one-sided treaty that heavily favored Osea. The borders of the affected countries that fluxed greatly over the past years finally settled down at the cost of many human lives. The battlefield shifted to the tables, and the politicians from all countries squabbled with each other over the rights to the underground natural resources, the initial cause of this war.
Osea is not really
6
looking
months
like good guys
passed
here.
without any developments. 6 months of void. I focused on this time period for the hidden truth laid there. And I learned that my pursuit of him was not a mistake.
See, I don't remember this world as much as I used to, and now I'm looking back on it. I always thought Osea were the heroes, and now I'm like, Osea, wait a second. Why are you doing that?
The Belkan army have pulled a coup d'etat. Calling their organization a world with no boundaries, the forces bombed the city of Lumen, where the cessation of hostilities treaty was signed, using a giant gunship codenamed XBO.
Ooh.
Your mission is to pursue the XBO and... Wait. We've just received an emergency transmission from the control tower. Unidentified aircraft are approaching our base. Scramble all planes. Quick, there's no time. Get into the air immediately.
See, that does not look good. XBO, unknown. Okay. I still don't have enough for the Wyvern. I could buy a Terminator. Could buy that. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the Gripen. The only other plane I see worthy of interest is the X-29 and the F-15C, which I almost feel obligated to buy because it is the flagship plane of acecombat. And yeah, I'll stick with the Gripen. Alright. For whatever reason, the audio desyncs from the cutscenes. It actually used to be a problem, acecombat 6 in general, but it's fixed now in gameplay. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, so... Oh, a Gepard. Uh-oh. Oh my lord. Yeah, that thing is... There goes a Humvee. That thing is huge. I don't remember this game. Oh, snap. I do not remember this game at all. Man, I love the presentation on missions like this, where we take off on runway under attack.
Emergency launch! Hurry! Have them hurry up and repair the planes. Just enough for us to get up in the air.
Yeah, I need to go back and capture that airship that bombed us. Not capture, drop him.
Our base has suffered extensive damage. Comm team, we're counting on you.
Alright, it's just me and PJ.
Radar. Initiate operation.
We have to go into battle.
Oh, there it is. Oh, who are these guys?
Target XBO sighted.
I like the look of the XBO. It genuinely looks like a villain.
It's time to stop the Demon Lord. This is his father too. Roger. Lead the way.
It genuinely looks like a villain airship.
Comm 1, Comm 2, commence the attack on XBO. XBO must
I will in a minute.
be the only way to prevent a world with no boundaries.
Oh man. Did he lob a missile at me head on?
Wait, we're engaging friendly aircraft. These are Sapin fighters. Mustio, 6 air divisions of Sapin aircraft. Cease attack immediately.
You know, I don't think she made it. It's looking like that actually, yeah. Okay, I'm lobbing missiles at this guy, and he just keeps maneuvering out of the way. Okay. I'm gonna try and get the gun on him.
Combat airspace in 20 miles. Move it.
Okay, this is not something I think I should spend my time on. Also, I'm gonna send you freely to engage the air. Yeah, this guy, I've got to actually shoot him. Got him. Oh, a Su-37.
Locked on. Comm 1, missile launched.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, I was waiting for something like that to happen.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
Okay.
Radar lock. Launch. Missile break.
There we go. That wasn't too bad.
Damn, he's closing in on everyone.
Oh, I have to shoot the cockpit? Okay.
Get some attacks in around the XBO cockpit. That should mess up his steering.
That is a giant...
Stripped of all defenses. Take her out, Golem Team.
It's been stripped of all defenses, but it is somehow lobbing missiles at me.
Miles, it's your last chance.
Got you.
Shack on the target.
The XBO's taking a death blow. It was Cypher. Cypher did it.
Woohoo.
Nice work, Golem Team. Operation complete.
Hard death is not the end of everything. The rest is up to you.
Oh, wait.
There's a coded message on the radio. Decrypting message. Yo, buddy. You still alive? Yes.
Oh, wait, let me check this out. Alright, the XBO looks great. It's also the start of aerial battleships and the like, as all the others were developed off of it. You can see design elements in the Aegon and Acecombat 6 as well. Didn't aircombat also have a battleship as the final boss? Like a flying battleship that was lobbing missiles at you? I thought that was the first one. Anyway, what's up? Hello, Dragon Avatar fan. I woke up and legitimately thought you were done with Zero. It's a short one after all. Best Ace Combat game? I am biased. Zero was great, the best gameplay of PS2 games easily, and I love the Ace style system. You know, I do think the combat in this is the most fun out of all the out of all the Ace Combat games. It feels like the enemy AI has improved, so it's actually like challenging. Like the average fighter plane is a challenge. Let's see. Oh, on the XB2 fight, huh? Who were the escort enemies? Espada? Yeah, they were Espada. I haven't updated PCSX2 for a few years. I've got 1.60 and the newest version available is 2.60. I'm out. 2.6.2. Okay. So he gone full mercenary demon mode. Good, good. Is that like the... Yeah. So if Espada shows up, is that like you chose the bad side? You chose the path of evil.
However, our base was heavily damaged in the surprise attack. The squadron that you engaged consisted of Sapin and Osean fighters. We're currently investigating the situation. Once we determine the location of the renegade organization, we will launch a counterinsurgency operation.
Where is the Super Hornet? That's the only... how do you get the Super Hornet in Ace Combat 0? I want the Super Hornet. It is what it is, though. The Demon of the Round Table.
We have confirmed that the aircraft that attacked our base belonged to the major rebel organization, A World with No Boundaries. This highly organized renegade army is comprised of soldiers from numerous countries, including Osea, Sapin, and of course Belkan. They are believed to possess a massive arsenal of weapons. The coup forces are gathered at Mund, in northern Belkan, where they've confiscated the Avalon Dam facility from the Belkan army. What's worse, we've discovered that this facility houses an experimental V2 weapon. Unfortunately, it took us a long amount of time to uncover this information due to the facility's location beneath the dam's waters. Proceed immediately to Avalon and destroy the V2 weapon. Note that B7R blocks your route from Valais Air Base to Mund. You will most likely encounter fierce resistance from the crew forces of both B-7R and Blood. Remember to be prepared for attacks from land, air, or elsewhere when choosing which aircraft to pilot. This mission will succeed upon the destruction of the V2 in the target area and your safe return to base.
I am digging this music.
Come back in one piece. Anything else is unacceptable.
This music is hitting just right. It's a great tone. It's a tone setter type of music. Alright, let me catch up on some of these chats. Totally forgot about the Sky Fortress from Air Combat. It was destroyed in '95, same year as the XBO was. Oh, okay. You took down all yellow targets, didn't you? Actually, I didn't take down all of them, but I did shoot down quite a few, you know. Yeah, they were always flying fortresses ever since Air Combat. I thought for sure they were born of Belkan witchcraft, but I'm glad the Stranger Reel is just that schizophrenic. Well, dogfights in this are genuinely the most fun I had in the Holy Trinity. The enemies are aggressive and 90% of fights end in a joust. That is very true. Like, to me, the AI has massively improved. Now it feels like, you know, the average plane you come across could actually give you a fight for your life. Like, just the average plane could kill you if you just, if all you do is just let your guard down. And I'm like, that's a good feeling. That's close. That's kind of how it should be. That's more immersive, you know. Now the Rafale is pretty good in this. Look, yeah. Okay, the Rafale is pretty good. I'm just gonna get the F-15C. There we go. Let's go straight canonical. So you get 14 of these. Ah, I'm taking the AMRAAM. AMRAAM missiles. Instead of charging at each other with horses and long spears, it's fighter jets and missiles. It even makes sense from a lore perspective, given that the Belkan Air Force is supposed to be the greatest in the world in number of skilled pilots.
Your final sortie.
So this is the last one.
Launch preparations complete.
This game loves the Arthurian legends, if you couldn't tell, and yeah, the music in this one slaps on a different... Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of like medieval themes in this. You know, Knights the Round Table. And like you're ranked as mercenary, soldier, or knight. Or Demon of the Round Table in this case.
I'll be back.
Pass through B7R. It's an awful place, but the fastest shortcut. Maintain concourse.
See, there's already too many times this B7R airspace has served as a battlefield for me to pass through peacefully on the last mission and not expect a serious fight.
Detected close to area
Exactly.
B7R. There's no time to change course. Eliminate enemy forces in the round table and break through it.
Alright,
They have zip
let's
lining
dance.
vehicles in Belka. This is Wizard 1. The Demon Lord has captured the net.
Usia Air Defense Force Wizard.
Wizard 5, Roger. Let's begin.
Okay.
Acquired. There's 4 of them. They're approaching from the front.
I shot down a lot of yellow targets.
The Demon Lord has built himself a point of aim. Let's see
Oh, that was a good hit.
Friendly craft. They're coup d'etat forces.
Okay.
What are you doing? The war's ended long ago.
Use your special weapons.
Reasons. Some pilots from
Oh, snap.
have joined the coup.
Yeah, and the enemy missiles are faster.
Hurry up and shoot them all down.
The enemy missiles are actually much faster than in any of the other Ace Combat series.
It's a discussion to decide the beginnings of a new era. Clashing greed is the cause of all conflict.
Got you, sucker. Oh man, this guy flies super slow, so I have to almost stall to keep up with him, or to not overshoot him. This is an actual, like, fighting maneuver here. This is a flat scissors we're in. Oh snap. And now I have to break the flat scissors to run. There's more than one enemy. There's a YF-23 here. I don't remember seeing him in the cutscene intro. Yeah, they jump you. Okay. This guy is impossible to hit at the moment, but that's okay. So am I. Oh, that'll hit. Yeah. I guess this is what happens if you choose the path of evil. Man, why couldn't I get the YF-23 before this? Like, why couldn't there be a mission that gives me some type of actually very good high-end aircraft? Ah, well. Oh, I got him. That guy really wants a piece of me. What communist BS is this guy talking about? Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't like these rebel forces. All these rebel forces got to go. Oh, that guy. So I guess that if you shoot down a bunch of yellow aircraft, this is what you get. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Like, I went full walking the path of evil is what you're saying.
Enemy forces have suffered considerable damage. Comm team, you're almost there.
We're the stars of the round table. You'll be buried here, Demon Lord.
Bandits in gun range. Miss the target. Column 1, missile evaded. Approaching gun range.
Maybe we'll shoot each other down. That will be a good way to go.
Oh, that'll hit.
Fox 2,
There we go.
break missile.
Looks like this is the last one.
Bandits in gun range.
I'll be hot on your tail until your fuel burns up.
Yeah, this is... Oh, that'll not hit. Okay. That'll hit. There we go.
Shack on the target.
Whew. Yeah, that guy had to shut up. Somebody had to shut that guy up.
All enemy
Not bad, not bad. Where was I at here? Let me see. PJ, Peanut Butter Jelly Bros is a G. Aren't the Belkans also the first one in Stranger Real to form an air force? The Wright brothers' story of this world must have been wild, man. Yeah, you generally have to constantly scissor around to get behind enemy planes. Also, you gotta fight wizards here. Interesting, I had to fight Sorcerer Squadron, and they were tough. A world without boundaries. Yeah, actually, that was a tough dogfight. That was a considerably tough dogfight. It still, to me, was not as bad as Yellow Squadron from Ace Combat 4, but it was up there. It was pretty close, you know. World Without Boundaries is the name of this nut job group. See, I did do completely mercenary style from the beginning. See, yeah, each Ace style gives you different squadrons that you face off against based on how far you lean to either mercenary or knight. Pancakes. If Grim was good boy, then PJ is the goodest boy.
I never expected their defense network to be so strong. An Allied Forces squadron approaching from a different route should be arriving at the rendezvous point any time now. It seems the coup force isn't playing around. Maintain your present course and rendezvous with the Allied squad.
So now I can buy the YF-23, but I'm already on course for the main mission, so I can't buy it before the... will they allow me to buy it? I don't think you returned to the hangar, though. You already did the takeoff cutscene. I'm still going to be finishing this game with the F-15. The Valley of the Kings. Operation Point Blank.
I'll transmit the latest data we've received from the Allied forces. According to this, the dam is protected by an intensive anti-aircraft defense network. To deal with this, the Allied squadron will draw anti-aircraft fire to itself in the skies. Meanwhile, GOM team will join the Allied squad's Avalon Dam strike team and approach the target at low altitude through the canyon. That's the only way we stand a chance at succeeding. If you destroy the V2 launch control facility, you should be able to stop the weapon from being fired. The V2 will probably be equipped with a nuclear warhead. The destruction caused by its single warhead will most likely dwarf the damage inflicted by that tactical nuclear attack before. All the Allied forces will be mobilized for this full-scale operation. Seems this war doesn't want to come to an end. We must stop the V2 launch. Hurry!
I was wondering where the obligated trench one was, because I was like, I have not done a trench run in this game. Like, I don't remember this game at all. This is the Ace Combat from the Holy Trinity I played the least. So I'm like, where was the trench run?
Let's check your plane and prepare for refueling. 1 mile to refueling craft. 500 yards to go. Forward.
The game's theme is pretty much the moral, or the soft moral system of this game. In the very first interview with Pixie, there are 3 aces in this world. I remember him saying that. Those who seek strength, mercenary, those who live on pride, knight, those who can read the tide of battle, soldier.
GOM team, keep low to the water on your approach to Avalon. You'll be shot down if you fly high. Get to the enemy fortress. Once you're close, increase altitude and fly over the dam.
This is PJ. If I'm with
Man, I was hoping that if you miss a SAM, it could shoot you in the back. Note to self. Kill all SAMs. Oh, snap. Oh, man. That was terrible. That was a... We're off to a bad foot here. Oh, man. Okay. Note to self, don't fly into the missiles. That's a bad strategy. That's a very bad strategy right off the bat.
Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refuel.
I must remember not to do that. Okay, it seems the F-15 is a little bit less maneuverable than the Gripen. I'm like, dang, missed my Gripen already.
Comm team, keep low to the water on your approach to Avalon. You'll be shot down if you fly high.
But I have to kill these SAM batteries.
Enemy fortress. Once you're close, increase altitude and fly over the dam.
This is PJ. If I'm with you, I know I can do it. I'll follow your lead.
There we go.
I'm waiting for you. Follow us, we'll escort you to Avalon.
You passed the first bridge.
That's the SAM that hit me the first time. That's the SAM that hit me the second time. Ah. Okay, I got both of those guys. Oh, a Su-47. Okay. Okay, if you climb too high, also. Yeah, okay. I now know. Because I was wondering, how high can you go in this canyon before you get shot by a missile? Oh yes, D-Day mission, but more mercenary fighter pilots through the Death Valley. This last mission is insane. Ironically, since the F-15 is Cypher's cannon plane. Yeah, when I pull up, it actually is like not as responsive.
I know I can do it. I'll follow your lead. It's the comm team. We've been waiting for you. Follow us, we'll escort you to Avalon.
Not as the JAS-39 Gripen. So,
You passed the first bridge.
there we go.
Hurry, but keep it cool. You passed the second bridge.
Where's the SAM? Alright, there's one. It's behind the bridge. Okay, forget it. You know what? Forget him. Actually, it's kind of fun to go this fast in this valley with all these SAMs firing at you. Okay. Got him. There we go. Whew. Man, people dying? People are dying, man. We are losing wingmen. Okay, crap. Where's the target? It's inside there? Okay. It looks like I need to shoot that tower first. Okay, do I need to actually fly underneath? Yeah, okay. It looks like I need to... Okay, I see what's going on here. Well, here goes nothing. Wow, this is not easy. Okay.
Those lines will give birth to new conflict.
Okay. I got this.
Countries and armies. Our world with no boundaries will become one. For the ID. For the people.
Wait, is that thing closing too?
It's time
It is closing.
without
Okay, I don't remember any of this. I do not remember any of this at all.
Take out the launch control devices before barriers close up and cover their facilities.
Okay.
He's flying with a sense of justice. Show him whatever on his little float.
There we go. Okay, I see how to do this now. Oh.
Avalon, this is the final destination.
I'm gonna have to go back. Shoot.
I have to stop them from launching the V2. Can't let them destroy the world.
Crap. See, now I have to go back. Shoot. Ah. Okay, not good, but I got this. There we go. Okay.
The control facility barriers are halfway closed. Move it, comm team.
No need to tell me twice.
Warning, the enemy's locked onto you.
Okay. Got it.
Our facilities have suffered additional damage. We've lost the stabilizer and gyro systems.
Okay, I knocked this one out.
Locked on. Comm 1, missile launched.
There we go.
All V2 control facilities have been destroyed.
We did it! We stopped the V2 launch! We're gonna be branded as heroes!
We're confirming the situation. Cypher, PJ, stand by.
Not bad.
Now the war's finally over. I gotta go from back at the base.
I don't think PJ's gonna make it. Yeah, that's how you get killed in any war movie. Yeah, see, PJ, my man, I knew it. He's saying all that stuff, and he still ain't landed back at base to go home. Like, you say that stuff in a war movie when you're at home.
Have you found a reason to fight yet? Buddy.
Pixie, you have got to die. Yeah, Pixie's got to go, man. Pixie. Traitorous, join communist group. Mercenary ass motherfucker. You are dead.
Stand by. We're analyzing the situation.
You are dead to me, Pixie. Eat this AMRAAM missile.
Shoot down the enemy. I'll run a plane analysis and fill you in ASAP.
Those who survive a long time on the battlefield start to think they're invincible. I bet you do too, buddy.
We ain't buddies no more. After that, you've got to die. Yeah, I terminated him.
Phase 1 analysis complete. Transmission from enemy craft detected. He's controlling the V2 launch.
Another one?
Can you see any orders from here? What is orders giving us? We're going to start over from scratch. That's what V2 is for.
Yeah, the fact that he can disappear and reappear like some kind of fighter jet ghost is not very good. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Gonna lob these giant high explosive missiles in my face. Is that how it is? Oh, yeah. Dang. Okay, so he doesn't... No. Okay, he doesn't die or explode. He just moves fast after you hit him. I see how this works now. You know, I bet an AMRAAM could intercept that.
Too bad, buddy. This twisted game needs to be reset. We'll start over from zero with this V2. Trust the future to the next generation. This is AWACS. Listen up, Column 1. We've completed analysis of the enemy craft. Codename Morgan. This plane is protected by an ECM defense system. Its only weak point is in the front air intake. You'll have to attack it head on. Go, take down Morgan. You're the only one who can stop him. Name the Lord of the Round Table. I pray for your success.
Okay. I'll do this.
You and I are opposite sides of the same coin. Column 1, go for his front air intake. When we face each other, we can finally...
Okay, I need to fly away from him and get him to joust me. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay, that plane is fast, but still not faster than an F-15. Oh no. How much of this map do I have left to run? Okay, plenty. Ah. Okay, that worked. Now if I could just get him to... Okay, now he's running from me. See, now I'm chasing him down. Turn around and face me, coward. There we go. Okay, now he's not even... Doth thou not have thine gall to joust like thy knight? This is a jousting match, and my opponent is not jousting. This is not good. He's not cooperating. This is very unknightly behavior. Oh, come on. Why is he not coming after me? This is getting annoying. I'm trying to invite him to joust, but it's not working. I'm gonna run. Okay, so as soon as I turn away, then he turns towards me. Okay. Ah. Ah. Okay, that was a good hit. All right. Got him. Yeah. I am so not sorry about that one.
Mission accomplished, Cypher. Come on, let's go back home. You wouldn't want to keep anyone waiting for you.
Eh.
So this is the hidden truth about the war. And this is where his trail ends as well. The impact of the 7 nuclear detonations on the world's psyche was great. Those who witnessed the carnage went on to organize a global arms reduction. Perhaps they were admonishing themselves. Furthermore, the existence of V2 was concealed. The events that occurred after the war faded from people's memories, and these men were also sealed away from history. Maybe this was one path to achieve peace. And here the curtain falls on this story. However, that does not mean their own stories came to an end.
I fly under the code of knighthood. It's no surprise, since we soldiers are the descendants of the Belkan knights. We protect the meek and give our lives for honor, but that does not mean that we are generous, since generosity will cost us our lives. If the pilot survived to the end of the war, he must have carried out these rules.
I bailed out and landed here. The captain was gone. I've lived a comfortable life since then, and I probably have him to thank for that. They ring the bells here at dusk to honor the liberation of the capital. It signals peace, but to me, they are the sounds of death.
Hatred cannot be the only motivation for war. It only brings about more pointless deaths. I lost most of my students. They were all my children, my flesh and blood. I will never overcome that grief. I'll probably never teach anyone again, nor will I ever go up in the sky again. I have entrusted everything I know to a new generation. I'll just look on from here.
Woman of undying
Marcelo
faith.
Vasquez, the Espada Team's number 2 and former member of the Sapan Air Force, 9th Air and Land Division, 11th Tactical Fighter Squadron.
I was hoping to see
She's
her.
thought to be a survivor of the coup d'etat squadron. She currently earns a living as a dancer.
If the Demon Lord hadn't appeared, our lives might have been different. For me, it wasn't about flying or ideals. Most of all, it was about him, my flight lead. Our mission was to escort the heavy command cruiser that was to act as transportation for the organization. And the Demon Lord appeared, as if to block our path. I will never forget his overwhelming power. One by one, my comrades were shot down, and then the mother bird we were supposed to protect. We survived after the fight. We left our organization and returned to the ground together. But those whose hearts are in the sky will always return to the sky. He was one of them, and so he left, even though his wounds had yet to heal, and he died there, never to return to me. But I don't blame anyone. The regret and suffering that remained after that battle were also what he had given me. They're among the precious few things he left behind.
Yeah, this whole storyline feels like
Joshua
one
Gusto,
long after
former
action
captain
report.
of the Ocean Air Defense Force, 8th Air Division, 32nd Tactical Fighter Squadron. His actions during the Belkan War are surrounded in mystery, and he is rumored to be one of the founders of a world with no boundaries. His whereabouts were unknown after the decisive Battle of Valdreich, but several years later he resurfaced as a leader of a terrorist organization.
How is
Today,
this
he
guy
serving
walking
time
around?
in prison.
Oh, okay, never mind. He's in prison.
This darkness and that little window are my entire world now. I'm actually rather fond of it. The darkness envelops me in a borderless world. A world with no boundaries.
This guy's crazy.
He was not the reason we were unable to change the world. No matter what the desired outcome is, the world can still change, as long as people expand their knowledge and desire change. Today's world has already changed from what it was back then.
Yeah, this World with No Boundaries group.
Larry Fink,
Not my
also known as
forte.
Solo Wing Pixie. Galm Team's number 2, and member of the Ustio Air Force, 6th Air Division, 66th Air Force Unit.
And professional a-hole.
This man was his buddy, and his enemy.
Dude got to go.
I should have died that day.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I dragged my wounded body and reached ground zero of the nuclear detonations. A barren, empty land. I felt an unbearable sadness when I witnessed that landscape. There were still people living there. They were the ones that saved me. It may be true that the world has no need of borders, but would getting rid of them really change anything? The world won't change for the better unless we trust people. Trust is vital in a peaceful world. But that will never happen. I'm still on the battlefield. Right now I'm near a border. I want to see for myself what borders really mean, and what their volition really is. I may not find what I'm looking for, but I still want to try. Anyway, That's what I've come to believe, and I think that's enough. Will he see this video? If you do meet him, give him a message for me. Yo, buddy. Still alive? And thanks, friend. See you again.
The Demon Lord of the Round Table. A warrior who soared through the Belkan War, inspiring both fear and admiration. His presence filled the skies for but a few short months before he disappeared. Apart from that, nothing is known about him. I was never able to find out what kind of a person he really was.
Yep.
But whenever they talked about him, they always had a slight smile on their faces. That, perhaps, may be my answer.
Every protagonist of Ace Combat is a silent psychopath. Silent psychopath shows up, kills hundreds or thousands of people, and then just disappears into quiet. That is the protagonist of every Ace Combat game. Shows up, slaughters everybody on the battlefield, and then just leaves into silence. Never says anything. Bam. Anyway, I need to catch up on these chats. Top chat only. Is top chat on? Oh yeah, it is. Hang on a sec. Go to all chat. There we go. Where was I at here? Okay, World Without Boundaries is the name of a nut job group. Just, okay, here's where I was at. Okay. It even makes sense from the lore perspective, given that Belkan Air Force is supposed to be... Alright, I read that. This game loves the PB, Butter, and Jelly Bros is a G. Aren't the Belkans also the first one in Strange World to form an Air Force? The Wright Brothers story? Let's see, yeah, you generally have to constantly scissor and stuff. Okay, that's... I did do completely mercenary style from the beginning. Yeah, each Ace style gives you different squadrons, and read that. Okay. Pancakes, read that. If Grim was good boy, then Grim. Okay, this is where I was at, actually. This game's theme is pretty much the soft moral system. Those who seek strength... I already read... Wait. Oh! Marauder Shields! Marauder Shields is in the building, everybody! Hey, Poser Day. And, how are the thick alien women been treating you? You know? Oh yes, the D-Day mission, but more mercenary fighter pilots through the Death Valley. That last mission is insane. Hello, Milkman, Hoser Day. My day is going well, Marauder Shields. So far, I've just been replaying the entire Ace Combat series from scratch because I'm excited for Ace Combat 8, but I don't really remember these games. So I'm like, I need to catch up. You know? So I'm like, or rehash, I guess, refresh my brain on this franchise, so to speak. Ironic, since the F-15 is Cypress Cannon plane. Top chat only, buddy. You never learned. Yeah, I switched it back. Okay, I switched it to all chat on my phone. But whenever I try and do that for the pop-out chat, it will say it is on, you know, it'll say that it is on all chat, but it only displays top chat for some reason. How are the thick alien women? How many planets have you impregnated and created whole dynasties of, you know, yourself on these alien planets? I was wondering how that was going for you. Did you automatically unlock the XO2 Wyvern after finishing the last mission since you already have the Ace Combat 5 save file? It did for me. That is exactly what happened, actually. Yeah, I just didn't buy it because it's expensive. It's super expensive. I'd have to save all of my money throughout the entire game, and I'd only be able to buy it and fly it for like the last 3 missions if I bought no aircraft. See, yo, still alive, buddy. People are dying. No, you mean lowly mercenaries. This game does a good job showing how badly you and your mercenary buddies get treated and used by your handlers. Yeah, see, that's why... Yeah, this is true. See, I adore this mission. The spectacle is absolutely insane. Also, why I believe that Golem 1 is the best pilot in the franchise. Ooh, okay, I'm biased for Yellow 13. I am biased for Yellow 13 being the best pilot. Or actually, technically Mobius 1. Okay, I am biased for Mobius 1. Because Mobius 1 worked alone the whole way, but I could see why you think Golem also. I'm personally still biased for Mobius 1 though. See, though maybe contended by Phoenix and Trigger, considering Zoe had both Pixie and Cypher's flight data as the base. I did not know that Zoe was that connected to Pixie and Cypher. That is fascinating. Yeah. Yeah, see, to me, I'm just glad Zoe doesn't have Mobius 1's flight data. I'm very biased for Mobius 1, actually. There's a good reason no other country ever used mercenaries ever again after this war. Mercenary style is the canon one, so that's probably why. Cypher is a war criminal. So wait, it's canon that you play as a war criminal in Ace Combat. An actual war criminal, actually, that's not... You know, that's been the get-go from... That's been the case since Ace Combat 3, so that does not surprise me. You know what we need? It should be... Ace Combat 3 really should be called Ace Combat War Criminals, or something like that. Or Ace Combat 0 would be Ace Combat 0 instead of the Belkan Criminal, or the Belkan Criminal, the Belkan War. Ace Combat 0. War Criminals at it again. Peanut butter jelly, no! It's time. Phoenix is a merc, so is Antares 1 from Joint Assault. You are a brother to me. Cypher. Ready the Spanish guitars. Oh, this OST. Never played any Ace Combat, but listened to its soundtrack quite a bit. Yeah, Ace Combat has actually one of my favorite game soundtracks ever. Like, the music, it has a mood. Like, Ace Combat music, it legitimately feels like a mood in every game. See, Belkan Witchcraft, don't think about it. This is what V2 is for. Hit me from the front. How many explosions can you take? 5? Probably 5. 0, the name of this final OST, by the way. Ah, I see. SP New Game? Let's see. Free mission. Scene viewer. Music player. Expert level. Oh, now you unlock the F-22. Yeah, that would have been useful about 2 missions ago. And Knight. And XO2. Knight Ace Supreme Knight. Mercenaries, man. War criminals. War criminals for hire. That's what they are in the Ace Combat world. 0, the name of this final OST, by the way, one of my absolute favorites. That was actually a very good, okay, that was a very good background music for a final boss level. The final mission level. The flamenco guitar and opera just goes unbelievably hard. I agree. See, you gotta bait him to charge you by backing off sometimes. Dramatic shit ever. Well, passengers, please tighten your seatbelt. Is that a effing new? Yeah, actually, that would... That's probably exactly how that went down on that plane when they saw it go off. Huh, I never got that suit guy. We're definitely on the night side a few missions. Yeah.
Yeah. I know him. It's going to take a while. It happened years ago.
Actually, wait. I want to see if I can go to the aircraft hangar and buy the F-22 right now. See, it's a bit funny and also a little bit sad that the budget for story sections gets whack after every cinematic entry. SP New Game. So wait, is this... You go here and then you just click Expert and it'll start over? Okay. Anyway. What? All your money from Ace Combat 2 got wasted on the anime cutscenes of 3?
I know him. It's going to...
Alright, I already know these cutscenes. Let's see. All of the money from Ace Combat 2 got wasted on the anime cutscenes of 3. Alright, bring out the colored manga panels for 4. You know, okay. I was wondering why Ace Combat 3 seems like it has had more effort put into it than quite literally every Ace Combat after that. Like, I mean, not just the cutscenes, but like, there we go. Yeah, this is the plane I was hoping to get from the start. Besides, actually, I was hoping for the Super Hornet. Yeah, forget that. Anyway. Oh, and that one too. Yeah, because to me, like, okay. I don't know if I don't know exactly if Ace Combat 2 or Air Combat were successful. I imagine both of them were. But, yeah, like, when we got around to, like, Ace Combat 3, it felt like a whole step up. And we didn't even, you know what's crazy? They spent all that money on those anime cutscenes in 3. We did not even get them in the international version. They cut them all out because I don't know. I don't think they stated a reason why. Maybe they did state a reason why, but I think genuinely after playing through the Japanese version, I genuinely think the reason they cut out all of those anime cutscenes, they cut out the whole story, is because that story would have traumatized children. Ace Combat came out in 1999. There would have been like a bunch of, let's see, yeah, there would have been a bunch of like 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds playing Ace Combat 3. That story would have traumatized children. And in Japan, they're okay with traumatizing their children. They were like, listen, we're going to trim this up, but for Japanese children, you're going to need to endure some tough love. But the CGI cutscenes at 5 was too much for the budget. Alright. Bring out literal IRL actors for the cutscenes. Yeah, okay. It's Ace Combat 5. It feels like the story and the character, like the story, the writing, all the cutscenes and everything. It feels like they put the most effort in that one, and Ace Combat 3 also. But Ace Combat 5 was like Ace Combat 5. It seems like that's the one that they put the most considerable care. Like they gave that game so much TLC. Every aspect of it was given TLC. This, I'm like, these cutscenes, it's just they're just filming people in front of green screens. Like, if you really look at the cutscenes, they literally is just filming people in front of green screens. Bloodless too. Maybe Wizards too, given the absurd G's we can put these airframes through. Yeah, lol. Especially Cypher as a mercenary style as canon. He really was a demon. I hope he at least sent PJ's money to his girl. Ooh. I'll be honest, man. If he was as bad as the canon says he is, I don't think his girl got the money. In fact, I probably bet Cypher probably retired on an island somewhere in the middle of whatever the Pacific equivalent of is in Stranger Real. He probably bought an island, retired there, sat back and watched, you know, all these other wars happen. Like Ace Combat 4 was going down, Ace Combat 5 was going down. There was arc birds throwing laser beams and, you know, nuclear missiles lobbing around, and he was just sitting there on a beach like, man, I'm glad I committed all my war crimes to get all this money. I don't have to do any of that again. You know what would be hilarious to me is if they brought back one of these main characters as a villain. Like, and Cypher seems like the perfect one to do. Like in Ace Combat 8, what if they brought back Cypher as the villain? I hope they don't bring back Mobius 1 as the villain. That would be terrible. That would be borderline evil. Well, I needed to take a small break from them. They are relentless. Marauder Shields, you are a man of endurance. You are an inspiration to us all. And a man of high quality taste, culture, and fortitude. Alien cheeks, lol, no thanks. Don't want to get alien AIDS. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If it's a planet full of thick alien women, odds are you won't get alien AIDS. They won't have, you know, it's going to be exclusively women. Because all their males are not present. They died off. Bad things happen to them. So, you're just going to have to, all they want is heirs. lots and lots of airs, and Marauder Shields is the man for the job. I'm telling you, Flu is a P. Let's see. At least I have time to watch your content for a bit. It's 8 a.m. here, so must be past midnight for you, right? Actually, no. I have returned to. Actually, wait. Yeah, it is just past midnight for me. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it is just past midnight for me. It's true. Yeah, get well soon, man. Yeah, you know, the thick alien women, they need you healthy and without the flu. Did you play through Operation Katina in Ace Combat 5's arcade mode yet? Mobius 1 bullies Erusia again? I did not do that, but I'm very tempted now to just go back to Ace Combat 5 and upload the arcade mode. I did not do that. Like, I don't remember the arcade mode. I'm just playing through the story. So you can play as Mobius 1 in the arcade mode. Oh, that's awesome. Well, mercenaries aren't held to war crime standards, but neither are you entitled to their protection either. That is facts, unless you pay them. Mercenary fighter pilot's such a cool concept until I realized my Armored Core days. 90% of your earnings would be spent on fixing planes and replenishing ammo. Not to mention, not to fall into debt. That's also facts. Yeah. Mercenary paycheck gets eaten up by the needs of the mission. The fewer planes you buy, the fewer weapons you buy, the better you can do the job without more equipment, the more money you keep. I think we might be getting an Ace Combat 3 level game with Ace Combat 8. You know, from what I have seen, I would agree, because the cutscenes for 8 in that trailer, that was quite honestly the best Ace Combat trailer I've ever seen. Like that Ace Combat 8 trailer where you see like Super Hornets flying and dogfighting, and one of them falls into the water. Like that. I am very excited for Ace Combat 8. This is the first time I've been excited for an upcoming video game in a long time. Actually, this is the first time in years. Because, like, normally whenever I see a video game, I'm like, I'll try it. I might try that. Might play it. Probably won't play that one. Like, that's my attitude when I look at video game trailers. But Ace Combat 8, I am actually hyped for the game. Yeah. And I think it's gonna be like better than it seems like it looks like they gave the whole game tender love and care, like the same way they gave Ace Combat 3 and Ace Combat 5. All right, see ya hopefully with Ace Combat 6 later. Bye, take care. Take it easy, Dragon Avatar fan. I just want the large scale of Ace Combat 6. Same, the various operations you can clear missions with make it so replayable. There's also a great schizo theory about Cypher joining the ISAF as Mobius 1. Oh, that would be funny. Cypher and Mobius 1 is the... You know, that would be funny, actually. Yeah, that would actually be funny. If he was 20 years old in Zero, that would make him 29 or so around Ace Combat 4. Plenty young enough to still fly. Facts. Yeah, that would be funny. You know, okay, out of the fictional militaries in Stranger Real, I really think ISAF was the best one. Osea is really messed up. Like, ISAF is the only one that was like, hey, look, we are not going to commit war crimes. We are trying to fight for legitimate freedom. Erusia is bad. Okay, Erusia was also a nation of a-holes. So, out of all the fictional militaries in Stranger Real, I would join ISAF. ISAF is my preference. Yeah, nah, Mobius 1 is basically the Jesus of Ace Combat. Can't see him being Cypher. I think it would be funny if he was Cypher, but I like the idea of him just being Mobius 1. He is basically, and I would agree, he's basically like the Messiah of Ace Combat. The one character who is like, and to me, he's like the most individual badass, the most individually badass character in the entire Ace Combat franchise. He always fought alone. He shows up alone, cleans house. He had the hardest ace boss fight, which was Yellow 13. I still think Yellow 13 was a harder boss fight than any opponent you face in Ace Combat 5 or Ace Combat 0 or Ace Combat 6 even. Yeah. Where was I at here? I meant the protections against war crimes that a member of a country's military would have. Mercs don't get those protections. That's also true because mercenaries are expendable. Yeah, mercenaries, any man who becomes a mercenary really is a double-edged sword because not only are you expendable, you in a lot of cases, if people owe you money, they have even more reason to make you expendable than typically you would be, because then if you die and they owe you money, they don't have to pay you. Like, let's say World War III happens, I would never join a mercenary army. I would pass. I would never be a mercenary. Professional armies only. See, it would fit the story of Razgri super well and would be hilarious, though. I would agree with that. 8 has me amazingly hyped. Yeah, that's like, this is the first time I've been legitimately hyped for a game in years. Ace Combat 8. See, yeah, Ace Combat 7 made bank, and now the highest earning Ace Combat, surpassing 04 6 times. That is good news for Ace Combat 8. So you're saying Ace Combat 7 was an overwhelming success? That means all that money is going to get poured into Ace Combat 8, probably. That's good news. That's very good news. See, the Independent States Allied Forces banded together to contest the Federal Republic of Usia. So ISAF is a whole bunch of militaries in a coalition. That's true. As far as military forces to join, whatever nation Mobius 1 is from, that's the nation I would have realistically joined in Stranger Real. They were like, ISAF was like the last no war criminals allowed military in Ace Combat. They were like, ISAF is like, look, we're looking to find a clean war here. No punches below the belt. ISAF is the ref before a boxing match. No hits below the belt. I want, we're going to check your gloves for weights. We ain't fighting unfair. I want a nice, clean duel here. I want a nice, clean fight. Yeah. I'm still going to say that Ace of Aces Pasternak is the hardest I've ever fought. Even with a CFA 44 on my side, it is absolutely brutal to deal with all of Strigan and Aegon's fleet. Okay, to me, I think I have to go and revisit that. Because for me, in my memory, when I think of the hardest Ace Combat fight, I still think it's Yellow 13. Yellow 13 and Yellow Squadron. Like, yeah, I was cruising through. It's like, I would say each one of these Ace Combat main bosses or Ace fights, like in Ace Combat 5, I think overwhelmingly you could figure them out pretty easily. Ace Combat 0, like, you could also figure them out pretty easily. Okay, I want to say Pixie. Once you have to get him to go head to head, that is hard, but it is still not as hard as trying to kill Yellow 13. That's just my personal opinion. It might be different for other Ace Combat players, but for me, Yellow 13 was still the most difficult to kill. I'm as hyped for 8 as I was for 7. I no-lifed Ace Combat 7 for days straight after it came out on my Xbox. I was one of the first people on Xbox to get all campaign medals achievement. Oh, you're a legend, man. I also foolishly did my no damage run for that medal on hard when I could have done it on easy. I was trying to tackle 2 birds with 1 stone. You're biting off more than you can chew with these Ace Combat 7. Okay. I was quite literally hallucinating Bitch and Betty and the missile alert tone for a week or so after that I did that. Ah, I see. Man. Okay. So, yeah, you apparently... I see. So Ace Combat 7 was your life for a bit. I guess Pixie was kind of easy since you had to suffer through the valley and the tunnels, though. Also, the fight was more symbolic. Yeah, to me, Pixie was... okay, Pixie, compared to other Ace Combat fights, Pixie was easy, mainly because, like, once you do that head-to-head thing, you're just kind of waiting for him to actually turn around and face you. Like, and then that's the game with Pixie. Yeah, you know, fly away, wait for him to turn around, face you, shoot at him, get out of the way of his missiles. And then, like, once you get that pattern down, it's kind of easy. Yellow 13 had no pattern. Yellow 13 was just all constant attack. The entire dogfight never runs out of missiles, never stops chasing you. It's just a relentless brawl, and you just have to fight it out. Like, you have to, like, be just as relentless in figuring out how to defeat him. And you're fighting alone. It's just Mobius 1, you against all his buddies. So I'm like, man. Yeah, Yellow 13 was still, having just gone through hard mode of all three of the Holy Trinity, Yellow 13 was still the hardest thing. Hardest fight in all of these games. That's also another reason why I kind of think Mobius 1 is the canonical badass of Ace Combat. The Messiah, the Jesus of Ace Combat, if you will. Mobius 1 really is, to me, the top fighter pilot, and I think if you put, okay, if you, out of all of the aces, all the main characters of Ace Combat, if you had them fight each other all at the same time, I think Mobius 1 would come out on top. Mobius 1 would be the only one flying out of that brawl, and everybody else will be going down in flames. That's just my personal opinion, but Mobius 1 could, I think Mobius 1 could take on everybody and still come out on top. The Arsenal bird on Mission 19 was absolute torture. Okay, yeah, that, to me, that was a rough mission. That was legitimately difficult. Also, yeah, once I figured out, I had to get blasted with a laser twice by accident. Or not by accident, but, you know, I had to figure out, oh, you can't actually fly below the arc bird, or the laser will get you. So, that was a troubleshooting error. Yeah, every pilot has to experience. The arc bird can one-shot you. Let's see. Mostly because of the insanely long restart to get back to the boss fight. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I did not like that restart. That was a while. Felt like an eternity, too, because now you're, like, waiting to get to the arc bird, like, okay. Round 2, come on. Let's see. I love Ace Combat 7's multiplayer before everyone started spamming meta stuff, too. You could filter lobbies by plane's cost to stop it from being super planes. Oh, really? Oh. Oh, no. I did buy the Top Gun Maverick package for Ace Combat 7. Because, like, okay. My favorite plane is the F-18 Echo model, Super Hornet. And I was actually legitimately disappointed when I found out the Echo is not one of the planes that the game comes with standard. So I immediately, like, granted, I started playing the game after Top Gun Maverick came out. So I immediately, as soon as I learned that when I was playing the game initially, immediately bought the Top Gun Maverick package. I beat the whole game with the Echo model. Whole game. And later on, I used the Top Gun Maverick F-18 Echo. That thing is one of the best planes in the game, which I think is hilarious because it implies the pilot is Maverick. See, my MiG-29 with HPAAs was nasty. Oh, okay. See, on the lower end, see, that would be the ace of aces gauntlet of all time. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm telling you, man, like, to me, Yeah, if you had all the aces, the most lethal ace of all time is Mobius 1. I think lore-wise. That's just my opinion. Mid-range, I went with the Su-30 SM with HPAAs, and high-end, I messed around with all of the superplanes. It was hilarious to see people rage when I downed their DLC Raven with a Eshi or MiG. Oh, okay. Since the drone's lasers don't work in clouds. Oh. See, I pre-ordered the Season Pass bundle when I came out, so I got everything. And I bought everything again on PC when I built my PC. Oh, okay, well dang. I really hope we get Ace of Aces missions in Ace Combat 8. I would hope for that too. Me, I'm like, at the moment, I know for a fact that at least the F-18E model is in the game. That's for me, that's like the most important initial thing. And not only that, but it looks like it's the F-18 is finally getting its time in the sun, as it were. It's the flagship plane of the game. Because I was amazed, like, Ace Combat 0, you get the F-15. Mobius 1 had the F-22. And then the F-14 is for Razgreed Squadron. So, it feels like, and even in the trailers of each one of these games, the F-18 is very rarely ever seen. So I was like, man, they never give my girl the love she deserves, you know? So now they got the F-18E as the canonical plane of, I guess, the Wings of Thief. The Wings of Thief. I don't know who this main character is we're about to play. He could be a heroic character like Mobius 1, or he could be a straight-up war criminal dog. Yeah, so we'll see what we get from Ace Combat 8, but I'm excited either way for the game. Yeah, I'm excited either way for the game, and I'm very happy to replay through these and relive my childhood, essentially. Well, anyway, I think I'll close this stream down. It has been a good time reliving this game. Oh, wait, one more sign. His call sign is Rex, so I'm expecting great things. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm expecting some great things too. Alright, everybody. I'd like to wish you all a farewell and following seas. Until next time. And take it easy.